Service Electric Cable TV and Communications is proud to present live local high school football action in the comfort of your home. This public service is brought to you by the industry pioneer and local community leader providing the best in television, telephone, and internet services. Service Electric Cable TV and Communications, family owned and operated since 1948. We're your neighbors.
Sunny skies and 78 degrees for final game of week number 1 of the 2025 high school football season. Good evening, everyone. Paul Garrity with you. As tonight, the Holy Redeemer Royals try to break their long losing streak as they take on the Nativity BVM Green Wave up Route 309 from down in Pottsville to take on the Royals tonight. Nativity BVM will receive the opening kickoff. They're dressed in white, Holy Redeemer in the red uniforms. And new coaching staff this year for the Royals, coming off an 0-10 season a year ago. Lot of interesting games last night in District 2, some surprising results. Pittston area, the Patriots came up with maybe the biggest statement win of the night last night, a blowout win over a Mid-Valley team that's expected to be pretty darn good this season. Valley View Cougars got an upset win over Scranton Prep, a team that has given them fits throughout the years. A close battle up in the Lackawanna League last night. Some other surprising results as well, and we'll see what we have here for this 7 o'clock kick between the Royals and the Green Wave. A good return of the opening kick. Flags come in, likely face mask at the end of that run. Bentley Juarez, freshman return man, brings it out past the 40, and after the penalty will likely take it into Redeemer territory. Never good when we're introducing the officials after only 10 seconds of game time action, but there's Bill Monahan, tonight's referee.
1st and 10 Nativity.
Joined by I checked that's Mike Monahan, the lead referee tonight. His brother Bill Monahan is on the crew as well. Jim Geiger. Mike Bartolome Lehman is one of the side judges. Dave Big Stage Baker is out there as well, along with veteran official Steve Jemski. Apparently there was multiple penalties on that play because Nativity is starting from the Redeemer 35. Colt Mason, their first-year starting quarterback, is going to keep it himself. Dashing outside, has first down yardage and a little bit more.
Colt Mason on the quarterback keeper.
Colt Mason, the 6'1", 174-pound senior. One of a boatload of new starters this season for head coach Patrick Mason and the Green Wave. Nativity BVM finished up a 6-5 campaign a year ago, but they lost a ton of talent off that last year's roster. Not much there.
Connor Felty.
First down handoff goes to Connor Felty. 5'10", 185-pound junior, also in his first year as a starter. Give him 2 on the pickup. Again, 78 degrees, not a cloud in the sky for the second straight night. Empty set for Mason. Go with a little jet sweep. Goes to Jacob Williams, 5'10", 156-pound junior.
For Nativity. Kevin Arroyo on the tackle for Holy Redeemer.
Kevin Arroyo, one of several transfers on the Holy Redeemer roster, in on the stop. Arroyo, a transfer from wilkes-barre area, 6'1", 170-pound defensive back. Good enough for a first down. Green Wave knocking on the doorstep on this opening drive of the ball game. Mason calls his own number again. Dragged down from behind by Josh Krahowski, the junior defensive back at 5'10", 170 pounds. We'll see him a lot on offense as well tonight. Pickup of 2 will make it second down. Actually, we'll call it 1. Second down and 9. These two teams matched up last year and it did not go well for the Royals. A 52-0 shutout win for Nativity BVM, but as I mentioned, this is a completely different Green Wave roster. Little zone read. Bottled up pretty well there.
Connor Felty on the carry for Nativity.
Connor Felty on the carry. Lucas Schrader on the stop. Second carry of the game for Felty.
For Nativity.
Third and a short 5 for the Wave. Fake the jet sweep, throws over the middle, tipped and incomplete. Mike Zaberski in the secondary had the best crack at it, got 2 hands on it, able to break it up.
Deflected by Mike Zaberski.
And now we'll see what the Green Wave wants to do here on 4th and 5 inside the Royal 10. First pass attempt of the game by the Green Wave comes on their 6th offensive play. And head coach Patrick Mason's going to keep the offense on the field. 4th down and 5. Just about 3 minutes into the opening quarter. And the Green Wave will spend a timeout to make sure they have the right play call in the huddle. 9:19 to play, opening quarter. 4th down and 5 when we come back.
Summer fun. America is great at it. Getting to where we have the fun, we're great at that too. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We have the vehicles to take you, your family, friends, pets, and your stuff to all your favorite summer fun places in comfort, safety, and style. You travel with peace of mind, which is priceless. Bonner Chevrolet, your Northeast Pennsylvania truck, SUV, and summer fun headquarters.
Back underway here in quarter number 1. 4th down and 5 for Nativity. Looking to get on the scoreboard here on their opening drive of the ball game. Mason trying to escape outside, get some good blocking around the corner. Short of the goal line, but he'll have the needed yardage for the first down.
Mason on a quarterback.
So the Royal defense forces a 4th down conversion, but Nativity gets it. They needed 5, they picked up 6.
1st and goal for
on the run by the senior quarterback. First down and goal. Mason tiptoes through the hole and up the middle, and he's got a touchdown. And you see the blocking here on this play. Some nice job there by the interior. Looked like the center got the key block on that run, and Mason able to gallop in pretty easily. 6-0 Green Wave. Extra point.
Is no good.
No good. Aaron Cinco, the junior kicker, pushes it wide. 9:06 to play, quarter number one. The Green Wave score to start things off. They lead 6-0.
Service Electric has been a partner with the FM Kirby Center for 20 years. What sets Service Electric apart from others in our community is the support that they have for nonprofits like the FM Kirby Center. We couldn't do what we do without the support of organizations like that, and we're just so lucky to have them in our corner. To me, Service Electric is the best example of a local business giving back to their community. We couldn't do what we do without the support of Service Electric.
Service Electric, your community connection.
Let me paint you a picture. You're injured.
Nativity BVM goes 35 yards after long kickoff return and a penalty tacked on. 8 plays, 7 runs, only 1 pass, and Colt Mason, the senior quarterback, takes it in from a yard out. Green Wave 6, Holy Redeemer nothing. Onside kick. And Redeemer ready for it.
Covered by Alex Snyder.
Alex Snyder, the junior, one of the upmen for Redeemer. Not fooled by that onside kick attempt, and the Royals will have excellent field position to start 2025 offensively. Interesting. First kickoff of the season to do that after you just scored a touchdown. Here's Noah Council. He's the new starting quarterback for Redeemer. Get a look at his athleticism here getting around the edge. Picks up 9, maybe 10 on the first play from scrimmage.
And a quarterback keeper.
Council transfer from Wyoming Valley West,
First down, Holy Redeemer.
where he was the starting quarterback on their JV team last year. Word on Council is that he's a playmaker. Saw that on the opening play there, pickup of 10 and a Redeemer first down. Pressure comes from the outside, and Council gets rid of it. Pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Cooper Felty, the sophomore, got his hands on it. Take a look at the starters for Holy Redeemer offensively. Noah Council is the junior quarterback. Nate Orlando is the running back. Alex Snyder is the starting tight end. Josh Grahowski and Mike Zaburski are the wideouts. Offensive line, Chase Swoboda and Gabe Shutt are the tackles. Amir Pierce Zagul and Kyle Lee the guards, and Cole Lisowski is the center.
Nathan Orlando on the carry for the Royals.
Orlando picks up about 3.
Number 12, Liam Garrity on the tackle for Nativity. 3rd and 7 for Holy Redeemer.
Third down and 7. First possession of the season for the Royals. They trail 7-0. Orlando, the back to the side of Council. Noah, immediate pressure. Dances away. Has some blocking. Noah Council past the 30 and dragged down from behind.
Noah Council.
Second long run, but there are flags down.
Tackled by
right at the
Connor
point
Sophie.
where Council broke that run around the edge. And this one is coming back.
Holding on Holy Redeemer.
Well, that's that added dimension that Council brings. He's a big, strong kid, listed at 6'2", 195 pounds. Able to shed that first wave.
3rd and 14 for the Royals.
Holding penalty brings it back to almost where the Royals started this drive. It'll be a 3rd down and 14. 7:24 to play. First quarter, 6-0 Nativity BVM. Four-man rush. Council can't break free.
Noah Council tackled by
Aiden Ricard breaks free. First sack of the game. Council a little bit slow to get off the field after that hit. Looks like he'll be all right. Loss of 5 on the play. The Royals will bring out the punt team. Max Mahutsky is the punter. He'll also do the place kicking and the kickoffs for the Royals. And some trouble getting the right package on the field. Holy Redeemer will spend an early timeout. 6:32 to play in the first. Royals trail the Wave 6-0.
Let me paint you a picture. You're injured in a truck or car collision, and the insurance company already has its lawyers working to protect them. And now, let me paint you a different picture. You call O'Donnell Law Offices, a team that lives here and works here and raises our kids here, and we fight for you to get you the justice you deserve. I'm attorney Neil O'Donnell, and for 35 years we've been fighting for people like you. If you've been injured, please call. We can help you.
Nativity BVM got an 8-play, 35-yard touchdown drive to start the game after a long kickoff return. Redeemer got a first down on their first offensive play from scrimmage after recovering an onside kick. But the drive stalled from there, and the Royals will kick it away. 6-0 Green Wave. Kick angles out of bounds at the 28.
Max Mahutsky
Not a great long kick, but angled well, and there's no return. Nativity BVM will start from their own 28-yard line. Paul Garrity with you tonight. Second game of our high school football schedule here on Service Electric Cable. We had the Hanover area Marian Catholic game on last night. Great to see Hanover area back at their home facility. A tremendous crowd on hand last night for that Hawkeye opener in 2025, and they gave it a good run. There was a 4-point game late in the third quarter before Marian Catholic kind of wore down the Hawkeyes in that fourth quarter. Here's a big run for the Green Wave. It's a foot race. Bentley Juarez dragged down from behind. That was actually Cooper Felty on the carry.
On the carry for Nativity.
As you see Felty zigzagging through traffic at the point of attack. 59 yards on the carry for Felty. From the 18-yard line. Here's Felty again. Gets some good blocking, lowers his shoulder. He's in. Touchdown, Nativity.
Aim for Nativity, touchdown.
As you see Felty put his foot in the ground right there at the 12. Nice cutback effort and finished the job with the power at the end to put Nativity BVM up 2 scores. It's 12-0. Thought he might be a little too tired from that 59-yard run to get the ball the very next play, but he certainly didn't look it. And now the Wave will go for 2, try to make up for that missed extra point on their last touchdown. Mason glides in.
Colt Mason in for the
Two-point try successful.
for Nativity.
5:38 to play in the first.
Nativity BVM,
As we take a look
14,
at it
Holy Redeemer 0.
again here, and really the story of this first quarter has been the offensive line play of the Wave. Left tackle got a big block there. You see big 75, Aiden Ricard leading the way into the end zone. And there's your score. First quarter action here in Kingston.
When the hits keep coming, go with the team that fights back. At O'Donnell Law Offices, we fight for injured Pennsylvanians, on the road, at work, and everywhere in between. We're NEPA's home team. We live here, we work here, and when you're hurt, there's never a cost until we win.
I'm attorney Neil O'Donnell, and for 35 years we've been fighting for people like you, people injured through no fault of their own. Please give us a call. We can help.
Back deep for Redeemers, Josh Grakowski and Lucas Schrader.
Josh Grahowski and Lucas Schrader back to return this kickoff with the Royals trailing early here, 14-0. A little bit of higher expectations this year coming into the season for Redeemer than perhaps there's been in the last couple of years. Lucas Schrader weaving through
Lucas
traffic.
Schrader on a return for Holy Redeemer.
Makes his way
Tackle made
close
by
to the
Connor
30.
For Loreno.
Player down here for the Green Wave. Probably too early in the game for cramps. We saw a lot of cramping last night at the Hanover area game, as you might expect for a game in the third week of August on a hot night. Would imagine we might see some cramps here tonight. This does not appear to be a cramping situation, and we'll see who that injured player is. We'll have the update when we come back.
Video Innovations is your Northeast Pennsylvania ad agency and production house for television commercials and placement. In addition, we provide production for corporate and industrial videos, social media and websites, political media, virtual reality tours for real estate and businesses, projector, screen and sound system rentals, and live streaming of conferences and events. Call now or visit our website. At Video Innovations, our business is your business.
At Service Electric, help is never far away, because when you call or chat online, you're talking to someone right here in your community. Always friendly, always knowledgeable, no scripts, no call centers in other countries, just neighbors helping neighbors. Our commitment is to you, our customer. We live here, we work here, and we're proud to keep you connected, because real service starts with real people. Service Electric, local, reliable, here for you.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. Do the math. You really need to be a better you. For more information, go to pickupnepa.com.
Injured Nativity player was Aiden Becker, the senior defensive lineman. First down 10 Royals, trailing by a couple of touchdowns here in the early going. Noah Council has attempted one pass so far, was knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Here's his first completion as a member of the Holy Redeemer Royals. Flag is down. This one likely coming back. Mike Zaberski, the returning wide receiver, hauled in the short pass, but we'll wave away that game.
Holy Redeemer.
Holding is the call against the Royals. That's twice now already in the first couple of drives that holding penalty has wiped away a pretty long Holy Redeemer play. First down and 20. And this one might go the other direction. Long count. Right side of the Green Wave line got a little jumpy.
First and 15 for the
First
Royals.
penalty against Nativity tonight. Green Wave play out of the Schuylkill League. Saw that Schuylkill League team last night. Marion Catholic got 5 touchdowns from their outstanding junior running back Rory Dixon in that win over Hanover area last night. First and 15 here. 4-man rush, pass complete. Zaberski has this one. No flags on the field here, not much of a gain, but got the penalty yardage back.
Colt Mason.
Called a 5-yard pickup.
Second and 9 for the Royals.
And of course, the key to the Royals season is going to be, can they give Council enough time to throw, and can they have any semblance of a run game? That's been the challenge over the years for this program. At least offensively.
Timeout, Holy Redeemer.
And the Royals will take another timeout. We've still got 5:16 to play in the first. This game is kind of ground to a halt. It's 14-0 Nativity.
The Chamber and Service Electric has a wonderful partnership in the community because we're both playing that vital role in connecting. As we both move into the future, our goal is going to be that we're continuing to do that. So the partnership has really been one that's critical because that is one of the most relevant things to all of us, you know, continuing to elevate this area, which is in our mission statement. It's in our name, it's in our tagline, and I know that's a strong part of Service Electric's mission as well.
Service Electric, your business connection.
Well, Holy Redeemers had to spend 2 timeouts here in the early going. 5:16 to play first quarter, 14-0. Nativity BVM leads the Royals. Again, it was 52-0 when these two teams got together last season. Was not expected to be anything like that this year. The Royals feel they have a significantly better team than they did a year ago, and Nativity BVM expectations not nearly as high for them with all the players they graduated.
Fumble on the play.
Trouble with the snap on the shotgun. Council a little bit dazed as he took a hit to the head as he jumped on that fumble, and we may see Brady McDermott a lot sooner than new head coach Vito Quaglia anticipated. The Royals are fortunate to have an experienced backup quarterback. That's not something that a lot of high school teams can say. Brady McDermott started most of the season last year as a freshman at the quarterback position. And he takes over here on 3rd and 14. Pitch. This is Lucas Schrader. Well short of the first down.
Lucas Schrader on the carry for Redeemer.
And the Royals will have to kick it away again.
Tackle by Connor Polano. 4th down for the Royals.
Penalties have hurt the Royals early in this game, going all the way back to the opening kickoff where they were tacked on a lot of yardage to the end of what was already a pretty long kickoff return. Set up Nativity BVM at the Royal 35 for their first offensive drive of the game.
1st and 10 Nativity.
Green Wave will start from their own 39 here, already leading by a couple of touchdowns, 3:47 to play here in the first. Paul Garrity with you here tonight. We'll be back on the air next Friday night from right back here at Spartan Stadium in Kingston as Wyoming Valley West. They're still trying to break a long losing streak themselves. Very competitive last night against Williamsport. Couldn't quite get it over the hump in the fourth quarter. They'll take on Scranton High School. That's a 7 o'clock kickoff next week, Friday night. Rick Starren will have the call here from Kingston. There was another Royal penalty on the play. And Nativity starts from right at the midfield logo. Royals bring a blitz and they run away from it. Cooper Felty galloping through the secondary. This is Bentley Juarez.
Bentley Juarez.
Getting my number 1 and number 7 mixed up. These numbers are not easy to see on the uniforms. There's a flag down, and this is going to come back. As you see Bentley Juarez with the foot speed at the end of that play.
On Nativity.
So Bentley Juarez is number 1. He's the freshman running back. Had a big play early in the game. Cooper Felty is number 7. And with these yellow numbers on the jerseys, good luck to me in figuring out number 1 and number 7. So far I'm 0 for 2, I think. Penalty occurred
1st and 9 for Nativity.
Down the field, so it ends up with a 1-yard gain. It'll be the rarely seen 1st down and 9. And we have our 4th timeout of the first half, or the first quarter. 2 spent by each team. Some confusion in week number 1, no surprise. 3:35 to play in the first here in Kingston.
Summer fun. America is great at it. Getting to where we have the fun, we're great at that too. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We have the vehicles to take you, your family, friends, pets, and your stuff to all your favorite summer fun places in comfort, safety, and style. You travel with peace of mind, which is priceless. Bonner Chevrolet, your Northeast Pennsylvania truck, SUV, and summer fun headquarters.
Back here at Spartan Stadium in Kingston, this is the home of the Holy Redeemer High School football team for, I believe, the 2nd straight year. Redeemer will play all of their home games on Saturday nights this season here in Kingston. We'll have all of them for you right here on Service Electric TV. We'll have plenty of Holy Redeemer football on the air for you. Kind of the standalone games on Saturday nights. Vito Quaglia will have plenty of time on Friday nights to go scout other teams if he chooses to do so. 1st down and 9 as Colt Mason takes off around the left end. Colt Mason breaking free into the Royal secondary and shoved out of bounds at around the 15-yard line.
Colt Mason on a quarterback keeper.
34 yards from the elusive senior QB.
First and 10, Nativity.
And the Green Wave moving the football on the ground at will for most of this first quarter. Already up around 150 yards on the ground tonight. And we have another penalty flag. Well, one thing that doesn't appear to have changed with the Royal new coaching staff is the fact that the Royals tend to play football games that take quite a long time to play.
Ball started Nativity, 1st and 15 for the Green
Penalties
Wave.
against Nativity. Been at Royal football games that have had weather delays, lightning delays. And the Royals tend to throw the football a lot, so incomplete passes, of course, stop the clock. And we've had some long ones over the years. Here's Juarez, end around, now reverses field. He's going to try to do it himself. No blocking whatsoever, but Juarez still able to pick up 4, maybe 5.
Juarez on the carry, tackle made by Kyle Lee.
Kyle Lee on the tackle for Holy Redeemer. Lee in his 3rd year as a starter, the senior at 5'10", 190 pounds. Second down and 11, 2:45 to play in a long first quarter. Handoff to a different runner. This is Connor Felty as another flag is down at the point of attack.
For Nativity, flag on the play.
And now the penalty bug starting to bite the Green Wave a bit. Holding call. We'll bring this back. Patrick Mason, head coach of the Green Wave. Good to see that the Nativity cheerleaders did make the trip from Pottsville.
For Nativity.
Catholic school from down in the Schuylkill League. Had one of their best seasons in recent memory last year with a sensational senior class. And the Green Wave's going to have to spend their 3rd time out with still 2+ minutes to play here in the first. Well, you're seeing some evidence of a lot of new starters on that Nativity offense. We're back after this on Service Electric TV.
Service Electric has been a partner with the FM Kirby Center for 20 years. What sets Service Electric apart from others in our community is the support that they have for nonprofits like the FM Kirby Center. We couldn't do what we do without the support of organizations like that, and we're just so lucky to have them in our corner. To me, Service Electric is the best example of a local business giving back to their community. We couldn't do what we do without the support of Service Electric.
Service Electric, your community connection.
Let me paint you a picture.
Well, Nativity BVM has burned all 3 of their timeouts here in this first quarter. The good news is the Green Wave have that 2-touchdown lead. Not a bad crowd on hand tonight here for this Week 1 matchup. Nativity fans have traveled well up from Pottsville. Second down and very long after the penalty. Mason under pressure, throws wide of his target. Looking for Jacob Williams, the junior receiver.
3rd and 17 for Nativity.
Royals brought some pressure off the edge that time and paid dividends. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 17. Nativity's only attempted 3 passes so far in this game. Completed 1 for 5 yards. Connor Felty is the running back to the right side of the quarterback, Mason. Felty gets the carry and dragged down. Looked like a big hole. It opened up for Felty, but Kyle Lee closed it quickly. Only a short gain on the play.
4th and 15 for Nativity.
Again, the Royals with a chance to get off the field. Nativity converted a 4th down and 5 early in this quarter inside the red zone. Set up their second touchdown of the game. They need to get to the Royal 5-yard line to pick up a first down. Off his back foot, the throw intercepted. And the first turnover of the game goes to the Royal defense, Anthony Falcon. Or check that, that was Kevin Arroyo on the pick, and you take a look at that leaping grab. Kevin Arroyo brings that athleticism, the transfer from wilkes-barre area. Now the bad news is that Arroyo really would have been better off not to make that interception, and the Royals would have got the ball closer to the 20-yard line. But when the ball's in the air and you're not really thinking like that, especially as a high school kid, and that's Royals get off the field, and that's the most important thing. A likely gain a free 5 here. Although Nativity thinks it's going against Redeemer, officials say otherwise.
Offside on Nativity. 1st and 5 for Holy Redeemer.
We still have a full minute to play in this first quarter. We're 35 minutes in. A lot of yellow hankies coming out of the officials' pockets in this Week 1 game. 1st and 5, Council. Could not escape. Brought down in the backfield. Evan Ritter, the senior, 5'8", 180 pounds. Linebacker. Shot in to make that tackle in the backfield. And another
flag on the play.
Flag. You would think that'll be declined. Oh, maybe not. They gained a couple yards on that. I thought he was tackled behind the line of scrimmage there. They're going to decline the penalty.
The penalty is declined.
I'm a little surprised by that.
Second
not going to lie.
6 for the Royals.
2nd down and 6. Toss, here's Orlando. Puts a stiff arm into the chest of Juarez.
Nathan Orlando on the
close to first down yardage, and they're going to give it to him.
By Bentley Juarez.
Bentley Juarez stopped him, but not in time to prevent the first down. A pickup of 11. And the Royals get out of the shadow of their own goalpost. Royals will not attempt another snap, and that'll do it for quarter number 1. Nativity BVM got a couple of early touchdowns. They lead the Royals 14-0 here in Kingston.
At the end of the first quarter, Nativity BVM 14, Holy Redeemer 0.
Attention small business owners. Are you looking to make your social media pop and let customers know that you are the local expert in your service or products? Hi, I'm Scott Cannon from Video Innovations. I've been producing high-quality, effective social media videos since, well, they were invented. Social media advertising on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram is taking the place of phone and print ads because they tell more of your story, and once they're up, you can leave them there without paying any fees. Call me for a free consultation and I can show you how social media videos can attract customers looking for answers to common buying questions and what services will work with your specific business and budget. I can even manage your social media accounts on a yearly basis so you don't have to. Go to videoinnovations.biz and look around. Then call me at 570-719-9986.
Nativity BVM got off to a very strong start in this game. Scored on their first 2 offensive possessions. Touchdowns from Connor Felty and Colt Mason. They lead the Royals 14-0 as we start quarter number 2. Paul Garrity here with you. Royals have a first down to start this second quarter. Noah Council gets some protection, fires complete. Kevin Arroyo had to go down a bit to get that ball. Stayed on his feet.
Tackle made by Cole
Second
Mason.
completion of the game for Council.
Down, Holy Redeemer.
It's good for 10 yards and a Royal first down.
Coach Chris, Coy was asking me to tell you, can you try the huddle end zone camera again? The huddle camera. Look. You can't do anything. Yeah, we were trying to set it up.
Trips to the left here for Council as they roll the pocket that way. Dancing around, and we'll see if that's going to be a grounding call. I'm not sure if there's an eligible receiver in the area. It looks like there might be. Looks like Lucas Schrader was close enough there. That was dangerous from Council.
Intentional grounding.
And they are going to call intentional grounding.
So you're just recording like close by clicks or whatever like that?
Well, they say Schrader was not quote unquote in the area.
Should we just let go of the huddle thing?
And that intentional grounding play spotted the foul plus loss of down, and that is what they call a drive killer. Loss of 12 yards. Second down and 22. Council cannot escape the pressure. Down he goes just outside the goal line.
Noah Council tackled by Evan Ritter.
Eric Ritter again involved in the stop. Aiden Ricard was back there as well again. And a Royal player shaken up on the near side of the field. That's Council, who was slow to get up from a hit earlier in the game. Had to come off the field. We saw Brady McDermott come in for one play. And a timeout on the field here with 10:19 to play in the first half.
Summer fun. America is great at it. Getting to where we have the fun, we're great at that too. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We have the vehicles to take you, your family, friends, pets, and your stuff to all your favorite summer fun places in comfort, safety, and style. You travel with peace of mind, which is priceless. Bonner Chevrolet, your Northeast Pennsylvania truck, SUV, and summer fun headquarters.
Beautiful night for a football game. Good to see quite a few people on hand for this week 1 game. Holy Redeemer has third down and a country mile here out of their own end zone. Brady McDermott is back in the game at quarterback with Noah Council shaken up for the second time. Another Redeemer penalty. This one will only be about a 1-yard penalty. $9:55 to play on a running second quarter clock. 14-0 Green Wave, but Royals need to come up with something here to at least give their punter a little bit of room. McDermott's going to try to use his legs. And he's taken down. A safety for the Green Wave defense. It was tough to see. Cooper Felty may have been the one that made that tackle.
By Liam Garrity.
Liam Garrity will get the credit from tonight's public address announcer, John Jaworski. I don't know if I trust his eyes very much, but he sounded confident. He's got maybe a better pair of eyes sitting next to him, so we'll give Liam Garrity credit. Two-pointer makes it 16-0 in favor of Nativity, and again, it's just been the penalties and mistakes by the Royals that have pushed them back way too often here in the first half. Looks like Josh Kreidler is going to kick this ball away.
Kreidler to kick off for the Royals.
It'll be Williams from his own 32. Arroyo, or check that, that's not Arroyo, that's Anthony Falcone down.
Tackles made by Anthony Falcon.
On special teams, but Nativity will start another drive in Royal territory, already leading by 16. They've run the ball for over 150 yards already in this first half. Mason gives. This is Cooper Felty on the carry, and the Royals diagnosed that play well.
On the carry. Tackles made.
First man there was Josh Grahowski.
Second and 11
from the secondary, a loss of 1. Second down and 11 here for the Green Wave. They split Evan Ritter wide to the right side of the formation. Mason fakes the give, keeps it himself, and again, Royals clog it up.
Colt Mason on a carry, tackled by a host of Royals. 3rd and 9.
Gabe Shutt was involved in that tackle for the Royals. Again, Royals defense needs a play. They got a Kevin Arroyo interception moments ago to stuff out a Green Wave drive inside the 20. 3rd down and 9 here. They bring 5. Mason heaves one up, and excellent coverage out in the secondary. Mike Zaberski
Mason
looked like he was the one running that pattern. And with 7:42 to play, first half, we'll see the Nativity punt team for the first time.
Josh Grakowski.
Aaron Cinco is the punter.
Back for the punt.
Saw him misfire on an extra point earlier in the game. Grahowski back deep to return. They kick it the other direction. Lucas Schrader will let this one roll. Good decision. And the Royals will start backed up again inside their own 15. 16-0, Nativity BVM leads it. Here's 7:32 to play, first half.
First and 10 Royals.
Again, we'll be back on the air for our next game on Friday night as Wyoming Valley West takes on the Scranton Knights. Rick Starron has the call for that one right here on Channel 9, Channel 509 in high definition, 7 o'clock on Friday night. Both Scranton and Wyoming Valley West got off to season opening losses last night against non-District 2 opponents. Noah Council back in the game. He's gone out briefly with injuries twice already in this first half. Throws on the run and couldn't get enough on it. Threw kind of off the wrong foot there, intended for a Royal over the middle. Council 2 for 6 through the air in this game. He's been sacked a couple of times. And a timeout on the field. That's the last timeout. Both teams have used up all three
timeout
in this first half. 7:27 to play before the break. 16-0, Nativity leads it.
Service Electric has been a partner with the FM Kirby Center for 20 years. What sets Service Electric apart from others in our community is the support that they have for nonprofits like the FM Kirby Center. We couldn't do what we do without the support of organizations like that, and we're just so lucky to have them in our corner. To me, Service Electric is the best example of a local business giving back to their community. We couldn't do what we do without the support of Service Electric.
Service Electric, your community connection.
Timeout on the field here with 7:27 to play in the second. Penalties have been a huge story in this game. Some costly ones against Holy Redeemer. Second down and 10. And here's another Royal miscue. This is getting old fast, I think, for Vito Quaglia and the rest of this new Royal staff.
Holy Redeemer.
Bring up second down and 15 for Council and this Royal offense. Trips to the left. Again, the pressure comes. Council trying to do it himself. Gains a yard or two.
Tackle made by Evan Ritter.
Evan Ritter has been all over the place for Nativity in this first half. He was involved again in that tackle.
3rd and 14 for the Royals.
Royals with only about 30 yards of offense in this first half. They've eclipsed that total with their penalty yardage, unfortunately, for the Redeemer. A lot of new players for both of these teams. Completely different starting lineups from last year. And it's looked like it at times here in this first half in week number 1. 3rd and long. Council from a clean pocket heaves one into traffic, and dangerous throw falls incomplete.
Noah Council's pass.
Colt Mason back there to break it up.
Incomplete. 4th and 14 for the Royals.
Royals will kick it away. Pretty good kick. A lot of hang time on this one. Takes a Nativity bounce.
Max Mahutsky's
and the Green Wave will take over in the Royal 40-yard line.
1st and 10 Nativity, with 6 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
6:13 to play in the second. Field position has been completely in favor of Nativity from the jump here tonight. 2 rushing touchdowns and a defensive safety have given the Green Wave this 16-0 advantage. Four receivers in this set for Mason and the Wave. Keeps it himself. All kinds of running room around the right end. Plunges inside the 30, a pickup of 13 for the first-year starter, the senior signal caller, Colt Mason.
1st and 10 Nativity.
Mason's only completed 2 passes in this game, but he's been effective on the ground. 6 carries for 68 yards for the quarterback. First and 10, Nativity. This one goes for absolutely nothing. Kyle Lee fills the gap.
Connor Felty on the carry.
Wraps up Felty for no gain.
Second and 11 for the Green Wave.
Royal defense has forced a number of negative plays in this game, but they've been backed up with the field position issues and a couple big plays in the run game from Nativity. Second down and 11. Mason darting around the right side again. Same play as went for 13 last time. This time goes for 11. And the Green Wave moved the sticks again.
Colt Mason on the carry.
And it's just coming a little too easy so far on this drive if you're Vito Quaglia and the Royals. 4:34 to play first half. Nativity trying to add to this 16-point cushion. 4 receivers again as they spread the field. As they give it. And a nice open field tacker. Cooper Felty looked like he had room around the edge.
On the carry. Tackled away by Lucas Schrader.
Lucas Schrader up to make the hit. Gain of only 2.
Second and 9 for Nativity.
Seven carries, 81 yards for Cooper Felty in this game. Second down and 8. Spread the field again. Pass juggled and dropped. Jacob Williams thought about running before he caught the ball.
3rd and 9.
Stop the clock with 3:27 to play here in the half. Third down and 8. 4 down territory for sure. Mason exploding to the outside, diving for the goal line. Touchdown, Nativity.
Colt Mason in for Nativity.
Second
touchdown.
rushing touchdown of the game for Colt Mason. This time from 16 yards out. Couple Royal defensive linemen took a bad route there at the line of scrimmage, and it allowed Mason to get around the edge pretty easily. Just snuck that football inside the goal line, as you see. And now Aaron Cinco will come on. 0 for 1 on point after tries in this game. Different holder in there this time. And a pitching wedge.
Aaron Cinco's extra point
sails
is
wide
no
right.
good. With 3 minutes and 16
So it hasn't gone
seconds
perfectly
remaining in the
by any
second
means for
quarter.
Nativity tonight, but they
Nativity
lead by
BVM
22 late in this
for
first half.
Redeemer, 0.
Let me paint you a picture. You're injured in a truck or car collision, and the insurance company already has its lawyers working to protect them. And now, let me paint you a different picture. You call O'Donnell Law Offices, a team that lives here and works here and raises our kids here, and we fight for you to get you the justice you deserve. I'm attorney Neil O'Donnell, and for 35 years we've been fighting for people like you. If you've been injured, please call. We can help you.
And Josh Krakowski.
Lucas Schrader back to deep to return for Holy Redeemer, along with Josh Grahowski. Royals need something good to happen just to change the field position of this game. They've been backed up offensively, seems like since about the middle of the first quarter. It's been a penalty-filled first half here in week number 1. (22-0) Green Wave leads Holy Redeemer. Schrader gobbles it up at his own 16, and not much on the return. Stops shy of the 25.
Lucas Schrader on the return for Redeemer. Tackle made by Kyle
Noah
McCormick
Bolino, the
and
junior,
Noah Bolino.
6 foot, 174 pounds, down on special teams for the Green Wave. Don't forget, both teams are out of timeouts here with 3:09 to play before the break. Royals trying to break a 21-game losing streak that dates back to week 10 in the 2023 season. Check that, 2022 season. It was a week 10 win against Montrose in a game that we broadcast here on Service Electric Cable. Remember that one quite well, as a matter of fact. Since then, it's been a struggle for the Royals. Council zigzagging through, has a couple of yards. Give him about 5.
Noah Council on the quarterback keeper. Tackle made by Connor Felty. Second and 5 for the Royals.
Second down and 5. Royals spread the field with 4 receivers. Play thrown off by the low snap. Council's going to try to make something happen, and does.
Noah Council
Scampers out of bounds. Looks like maybe a half a yard shy of the marker. Be third down and a full
Third
yard.
and 1 for the Royals.
Clock stops on the run out of bounds with 2:18 to go in the half. Royals would like to pick up a first down here because then you can kind of control the clock and at least make sure Nativity doesn't get it back for the rest of the half. On 3rd and 1, pressure comes free up the middle. Council with room. Flag is down, and so is Council. Has enough for the first down as he's grabbing at his ankle. It's going to be a holding call against Holy Redeemer. We'll bring this play back. And it has been a rough first half for the transfer from Wyoming Valley West, Noah Council, in his first year with the Redeemer program. He has been banged up physically throughout this half and shaken up again here. We'll step aside with 2:09 to go, second quarter.
Video Innovations is your Northeast Pennsylvania ad agency and production house for television commercials and placement. In addition, we provide production for corporate and industrial videos, social media and websites, political media, virtual reality tours for real estate and businesses, projector, screen and sound system rentals, and live streaming of conferences and events. Call now or visit our website. At Video Innovations, our business is your business.
When the hits keep coming, go with the team that fights back. At O'Donnell Law Offices, we fight for injured Pennsylvanians, on the road, at work, and everywhere in between. We're NEPA's home team. We live here, we work here, and when you're hurt, there's never a cost until we win.
I'm attorney Neil O'Donnell, and for 35 years we've been fighting for people like you, people injured through no fault of their own. Please give us a call. We can help.
Well, if you're a Holy Redeemer football fan, it's the last thing you want to see. Your starting quarterback in the first half of week number 1 getting help to get to the sideline for a team that's lost 21 straight. It's gone from bad to worse. 22-0 the score as they check on Council over on the sideline. Brady McDermott back in the game. Off his back foot, has a man incomplete. Opportunity there on 3rd and long. Zaberski had broken free in the secondary, but pass off target from McDermott, and the Royals will kick it away. Bentley Juarez stands back at his own 46. He's joined by Cooper Felty back there. We're going to let it bounce, and Green Wave will have a minute 36 to try to add to this 22-0 lead as we approach halftime.
1st and 10 Nativity.
Both teams out of timeouts. They continue to check on Council over on the Royal bench. Appeared to be a left ankle injury. Nativity's only completed 2 passes in this game, but they've shown the ability to make big plays in the run game. Spread the field again on 1st down. Mason trying to escape, throws into a crowd, incomplete.
Colt Mason's pass falls incomplete.
Clock stops with a minute 29 to go here in the second. Quick throw, complete. That's Juarez. Turns on the Jets, but caught from behind. Lucas Schrader, who's been busy in this first half defensively, holds him, Juarez, to a gain of 2.
Lucas Schrader. Third and 8 for Nativity.
Now if you're Nativity, you might be just happy to run some clock here and get to halftime with this 22-point cushion. This could be the final play of the quarter, and it will be if they don't pick up the first down. 3rd down and 8. Mason throws quickly, and good coverage out there by Schrader in the secondary, stride for stride with Jacob Williams, the intended target.
4th and 8 for Nativity.
So what that does is it'll force the Green Wave to kick it here with 30 seconds to play in the half. 22-0. 3 rushing touchdowns for the Green Wave, plus a safety. Cinco gets away a low liner. And the Royals will have 18 seconds and no timeouts.
Down at the
We'll take a break for about 10 minutes coming up at halftime.
1st and 10 for the Royals.
Be back with the second half here from Kingston. 78 degrees when we started play tonight. It's dipped significantly from that point. Obviously the sun has gone down at this time of night. Week number 1 of 10 for us here at Service Electric Cable with our high school football coverage. Look forward to bringing you local sports all season long and into basketball season as well. Pass knocked down. Cooper Felty got a hand on it.
Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Royals.
Stops the clock with 14 seconds remaining. Brady McDermott in the game for Redeemer, replacing the injured Noah Council at quarterback. Lets one fly down the sideline, and nearly a circus catch. Did he bring that in? He did!
Brady McDermott.
A sensational catch down the left sideline. Josh Grahowski, as we take another look. Royals are going to have to spike the football, and I don't think they can out of the shotgun. McDermott is taken down. And a disappointing effort, or disappointing end to that first half after the play of the night from Josh Grahowski hauling in that ball near midfield. Nativity with a dominant first half, and they head to the locker room with a 22-0 lead over the Holy Redeemer Royals. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with second half action here on Service Electric TV.
Summer fun. America is great at it. Getting to where we have the fun, we're great at that too. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We have the vehicles to take you, your family, friends, pets, and your stuff to all your favorite summer fun places in comfort, safety, and style. You travel with peace of mind, which is priceless. Bonner Chevrolet, your Northeast Pennsylvania truck, SUV, and summer fun headquarters.
When the hits keep coming, go with the team that fights back. At O'Donnell Law Offices, we fight for injured Pennsylvanians on the road, at work, and everywhere in between. We're NEPA's home team. We live here, we work here, and when you're hurt, there's never a cost until we win.
I'm attorney Neil O'Donnell, and for 35 years we've been fighting for people like you, people injured through no fault of their own. Please give us a call. We can help.
Mohegan Arena welcomes, on average, over 400,000 people a year. We host everything from Wilkes-barre Scranton Penguins hockey to family shows to concerts and so much more, bringing people from outside of the area right here to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania that wouldn't happen unless this building was here. Service Electric has been a partner of Mohegan Arena since day one, providing the facility with a closed-circuit TV feed. We also have a robust Wi-Fi system thanks to Service Electric. Now fans can stay connected with their favorite events while enjoying their favorite events.
Service Electric has been a partner with the FM Kirby Center for 20 years. What sets Service Electric apart from others in our community is the support that they have for nonprofits like the FM Kirby Center. We couldn't do what we do without the support of organizations like that, and we're just so lucky to have them in our corner. To me, Service Electric is the best example of a local business giving back to their community. We couldn't do what we do without the support of Service Electric.
Service Electric, your community connection.
Let me paint you a picture. You're injured in a truck or car collision, and the insurance company already has its lawyers working to protect them. And now, let me paint you a different picture. You call O'Donnell Law Offices, a team that lives here and works here and raises our kids here, and we fight for you to get you the justice you deserve. I'm attorney Neil O'Donnell, and for 35 years we've been fighting for people like you. If you've been injured, please call. We can help you.
Video Innovations is your Northeast Pennsylvania ad agency and production house for television commercials and placement. In addition, we provide production for corporate and industrial videos, social media and websites, political media, virtual reality tours for real estate and businesses, projector, screen and sound system rentals, and live streaming of conferences and events. Call now or visit our website. At Video Innovations, our business is your business.
The Chamber and Service Electric has a wonderful partnership in the community because we're both playing that vital role in connecting. As we both move into the future, our goal is going to be that we're continuing to do that. So the partnership has really been one that's critical because that is one of the most relevant things to all of us, continuing to elevate this area, which is in our mission statement. It's in our name, it's in our tagline, and I know that's a strong part of Service Electric's mission as well.
Service Electric, your business connection.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. Do the math. You really need to be a better you. For more information, go to pickupnepa.com.
At Service Electric, help is never far away because when you call or chat online, you're talking to someone right here in your community. Always friendly, always knowledgeable, no scripts, no call centers in other countries, just neighbors helping neighbors. Our commitment is to you, our customer. We live here, we work here, and we're proud to keep you connected because real service starts with real people. Service Electric, local, reliable, here for you. When you need service, we're already in the neighborhood. Our installers and techs live where you live, so you'll always see a familiar face. From installs to repairs, we have the experience to get it done right and make sure you're up and running before we go. Rain or shine, in the air or on the ground, we're there. Because being local means being dependable. Service Electric, here for you and our community.
Hey business owners, how would you like to have your own social media talk show? That's right! Video Innovations will come to your business and produce a talk show about your services and products. You provide the talent and we'll provide the production. It's cheaper than an infomercial and takes less of your valuable time up. You'll end up getting a branded talk show that establishes you as the local expert in your field. And you can upload it to all your social media accounts, so people looking for your services can be comfortable calling you for their needs. If you need help with your social media, we can do that too. Social media talk shows are great for lawyers, accountants, and just about every service profession. Video Innovations has been producing programs and TV commercials for regional television for 30 years. Let us help you with this great new marketing tool that makes you look like the pro you are. Visit our website at videoinnovations.biz and call us at 570-719-9986. That's 570-719-9986 to get started today.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Guys, cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. This is costing you money. Do the math. Most realtors think that litter reduces property values by about 9%, and litter impacts a decision to locate to a community. Your cigarette butts contain arsenic, cadmium, lead, and other chemicals that leach into our waters and kills fish. Think that cigarette's too small to matter? Cigarette butts and wrappers make up 38% of all our country's litter. Right now, there is a garbage patch floating in the Pacific Ocean twice the size of Texas from all the litter we don't dispose of properly. Plastic microfibers have been found in sea creatures living in the deepest depths of our oceans. You really need to be a better you. It's not someone else's responsibility. It's yours. It's ours. Own it. For more information, go to pickupnipa.com.
Attention to small business owners. Are you looking to make your social media pop and let customers know that you are the local expert in your service or products? Hi, I'm Scott Cannon from Video Innovations. I've been producing high-quality, effective social media videos since, well, they were invented. Social media advertising on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram is taking the place of phone and print ads because they tell more of your story, and once they're up, you can leave them there without paying any fees. Call me for a free consultation and I can show you how social media videos can attract customers looking for answers to common buying questions and what services will work with your specific business and budget. I can even manage your social media accounts on a yearly basis so you don't have to. Go to videoinnovations.biz and look around. Then call me at 570-719-9986 to schedule a free consultation. Again, that's videoinnovations.biz.
Carey's Avenue Barbershop, located in South Wilkes-Barre, is an old world style barbershop, and it was designed to look like it's been here well over 100 years. And I offer an excellent haircut at a very reasonable price. The barbershop has a very casual atmosphere that customers can relax in while they're waiting for their haircut. There's pool table, air hockey and foosball for customers to play. Also, there's coffee and drinks free of charge, and there's always an old television show or movie on the TV for customers to enjoy. The services I offer are typical gentleman's haircuts, including a taper cut, buzz cut. I also do specialty cuts such as fades. I also offer beard trim and face shaving services, and every haircut ends with a neck shave. When a child receives his first haircut, we offer a first haircut certificate that can be used to remember the accomplishment. Every Christmas, I run a Christmas story nonstop in the barbershop, and I run a contest where customers guess how many times during the Christmas season I run the movie. Customers donate $1 for every guess they wish to put in, and then they can win a prize. And all the money that is collected is donated to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And I do it every year to honor a gentleman that I used to work with who loved A Christmas Story. The best way to book an appointment for the barbershop is to go to my website at carriesbarbershop.com and click on the Book Now link. However, customers may also call the shop 570-822-1450 to make an appointment.
Summer fun. America is great at it. Getting to where we have the fun, we're great at that too. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We have the vehicles to take you, your family, friends, pets, and your stuff to all your favorite summer fun places in comfort, safety, and style. You travel with peace of mind, which is priceless. Bonner Chevrolet, your Northeast Pennsylvania truck, SUV, and summer fun headquarters.
When the hits keep coming, go with the team that fights back. At O'Donnell Law Offices, we fight for injured Pennsylvanians, on the road, at work, and everywhere in between. We're NEPA's home team. We live here, we work here, and when you're hurt, there's never a cost until we win.
I'm attorney Neil O'Donnell, and for 35 years we've been fighting for people like you, people injured through no fault of their own. Please give us a call. We can help.
Mohegan Arena welcomes, on average, over 400,000 people a year. We host everything from wilkes-barre Scranton Penguins hockey to family shows to concerts and so much more, bringing people from outside of the area right here to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania that wouldn't happen unless this building was here. Service Electric has been a partner of Mohegan Arena since day one, providing the facility with a closed-circuit TV feed. We also have a robust Wi-Fi system thanks to Service Electric. Now fans can stay connected with their favorite events while enjoying their favorite events.
Service Electric has been a partner with the FM Kirby Center for 20 years. What sets Service Electric apart from others in our community is the support that they have for nonprofits like the FM Kirby Center. We couldn't do what we do without the support of organizations like that, and we're just so lucky to have them in our corner. To me, Service Electric is the best example of a local business giving back to their community. We couldn't do what we do without the support of Service Electric.
Service Electric, your community connection.
Let me paint you a picture. You're injured in a truck or car collision, and the insurance company already has its lawyers working to protect them. And now, let me paint you a different picture. You call O'Donnell Law Offices, a team that lives here and works here and raises our kids here, and we fight for you to get you the justice you deserve. I'm attorney Neil O'Donnell, and for 35 years we've been fighting for people like you. If you've been injured, please call. We can help you.
Video Innovations is your Northeast Pennsylvania ad agency and production house for television commercials and placement. In addition, we provide production for corporate and industrial videos, social media and websites, political media, virtual reality tours for real estate and businesses, projector, screen and sound system rentals, and live streaming of conferences and events. Call now or visit our website. At Video Innovations, our business is your business.
The Chamber and Service Electric has a wonderful partnership in the community because we're both playing that vital role in connecting. As we both move into the future, our goal is going to be that we're continuing to do that. So the partnership has really been one that's critical because that is one of the most relevant things to all of us, continuing to elevate this area, which is in our mission statement. It's in our name, it's in our tagline, and I know that's a strong part of Service Electric's mission as well.
Service Electric, your business connection.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. Do the math. You really need to be a better you. For more information, go to pickupnepa.com.
At Service Electric, help is never far away because when you call or chat online, you're talking to someone right here in your community. Always friendly, always knowledgeable, no scripts, no call centers in other countries, just neighbors helping neighbors. Our commitment is to you, our customer. We live here, we work here, and we're proud to keep you connected because real service starts with real people. Service Electric, local, reliable, here for you. When you need service, we're already in the neighborhood. Our installers and techs live where you live, so you'll always see a familiar face. From installs to repairs, we have the experience to get it done right and make sure you're up and running before we go. Rain or shine, in the air or on the ground, we're there. Because being local means being dependable. Service Electric, here for you and our community.
Hey business owners, how would you like to have your own social media talk show? That's right. Video Innovations will come to your business and produce a talk show about your services and products. You provide the talent and we'll provide the production. It's cheaper than an infomercial and takes less of your valuable time up. You'll end up getting a branded talk show that establishes you as the local expert in your field. And you can upload it to all your social media accounts, so people looking for your services can be comfortable calling you for their needs. If you need help with your social media, we can do that too. Social media talk shows are great for lawyers, accountants, and just about every service profession. Video Innovations has been producing programs and TV commercials for regional television for 30 years. Let us help you with this great new marketing tool that makes you look like the pro you are. Visit our website at videoinnovations.biz and call us at 570-719-9986. That's 570-719-9986 to get started today.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Guys, cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. This is costing you money. Do the math. Most realtors think that litter reduces property values by about 9%, and litter impacts a decision to locate to a community. Your cigarette butts contain arsenic, cadmium, lead, and other chemicals that leach into our waters and kills fish. Think that cigarette's too small to matter? Cigarette butts and wrappers make up 38% of all our country's litter. Right now, there is a garbage patch floating in the Pacific Ocean twice the size of Texas. From all the litter we don't dispose of properly. Plastic microfibers have been found in sea creatures living in the deepest depths of our oceans. You really need to be a better you. It's not someone else's responsibility. It's yours. It's ours. Own it. For more information, go to pickupnipa.com.
Attention to small business owners. Are you looking to make your social media pop?
Back here at Spartan Stadium in Kingston, temporary home of the Holy Redeemer Royals, once again here in 2025. Nativity BVM has a 22-0 lead as we start quarter number 3. Paul Garrity here with you tonight. Gorgeous night for football. Holy Redeemer has been victimized by way too many penalties in this game. They've starting quarterback Noah Council, who showed some flashes of brilliance in the first half. Unfortunately, looks like he has been knocked out of this game with what appeared to be an ankle injury late in the second quarter. So it looks like we'll see Brady McDermott, last year's starting quarterback for Holy Redeemer, just a sophomore, will be under center to start the third quarter. Royals did some good things on their first couple drives, made a couple first downs, and since then it's been a lot of going backwards with penalties and sacks. Nathan Orlando gains a couple. Really, for Holy Redeemer, they've been searching for a run game for years. The year they had Jacob Hunter as the quarterback, he gave them a run option from the quarterback position. But really, as far as being able to line up in an I formation or hand the ball to your back and get some yardage, it's been a long time since the Royals have been able to do that. And they've Been unable so far in this game. Here's McDermott throwing off balance, tipped and complete. Kevin Arroyo hauls it in off the deflection into Green Wave territory.
First and 10 Royals from the 45-yard line.
And you see McDermott took a hit as he delivered the ball. And sometimes that's what you need, a little bit of fortunate bounce to get a little mojo going. And the Royals on the move here to start the third quarter. Typical 4-receiver set for the Royals. This pass complete to Schrader as he lunges inside the 40. Tackle made by Evan Ritter, who's been, seems like there's more than one number 17 out there in this game for Nativity. He's been making a ton of tackles. Gain of 6 and a second down and 4. Redeemer has not been inside the Nativity 20-yard line in this game. Opportunity to do so here on 2nd and 4. Bring a blitz up the middle, and McDermott flings it into the sideline. Was there a receiver in the area is the question.
McDermott's pass is incomplete. Flag on
and the flag is down, a likely grounding call here. Second time today we've seen an intentional grounding call against a Redeemer quarterback. Last one resulted in a loss of 22 yards. This one not quite that costly, but pretty close. Ends up in a loss of 17. This sets up 3rd down and 23. They bring an extra man again. McDermott heaves one up and a leaping grab by Arroyo. Second time tonight, Kevin Arroyo has just out-jumped a secondary defender for the football. Gain of 13, 10 yards shy of the first down. You see, not bad coverage, but the Nativity defensive back never really located the football. Royals will go for it on 4th and 10. Why not? McDermott looks one way, throws, single coverage, Arroyo, blanket coverage out there. Bentley Juarez
McDermott's pass falls incomplete.
Dealing with a pretty significant height disadvantage there, but pass sailed off target, and Arroyo never with an opportunity to go up and get it. So the Green Wave take over as the Royals turn it over on downs. 8:52 to play here in the third quarter. Redeemer trying to avoid their 22nd straight loss, dating back to week 10 in 2022. This is Cooper Felty on the carry. Picked up about 2.
Felty on the carry. Tackles made by Kyle Lee.
Kyle Lee has played a nice game for the Royals up front. Makes another tackle there. It's been a steady diet of the run game from Nativity in this game. Colt Mason, the quarterback, carried 8 times for 95 yards and a couple of touchdowns in the first half. Cooper Felty has over 80 yards in the game. Not a lot going on in the pass game for Nativity, but they haven't really needed it. Here's Mason again. He's had a lot of success getting around that right end, but not this time. Tripped up after a gain of only one.
Mason on the quarterback keeper. Tackle made by Alex Snyder.
Alex Snyder up to make the stop. The junior linebacker at 6'2", 210 pounds.
3rd and 7 for Nativity.
Third down and 7 now for Holy Redeemer, or for Nativity. Split Cole Felty wide to the left. Man comes free off the edge for Redeemer, and it forces the errant throw. Cooper Felty, the intended target.
4th and 7 for Nativity.
And the Royals look like they've forced a punt here with 7:16 to play in the third.
Back deep, Josh Krakowski and Lucas Schrader.
22-0. Nativity will kick it away. High kick, takes a good Nativity bounce. Make that a perfect Nativity bounce. Rolls to a stop at the 2-yard line.
Aaron Cinco's punt down at the 2-yard line.
Aaron Cinco with his best kick of the night. Hard to get much better than that.
Holy Redeemer.
Royals 98 yards away, and another Royal injury back at the 36-yard line, and then it looks like we may have our first cramping issue of the night. Breaking the action with 7:02 to play, third quarter. Royals trail it 22-0.
Summer fun. America is great at it. Getting to where we have the fun, we're great at that too. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We have the vehicles to take you, your family, friends, pets, and your stuff to all your favorite summer fun places in comfort, safety, and style. You travel with peace of mind, which is priceless. Bonner Chevrolet, your Northeast Pennsylvania truck, SUV, and summer fun headquarters.
Service Electric has been a partner with the FM Kirby Center for 20 years. What sets Service Electric apart from others in our community is the support that they have for nonprofits like the FM Kirby Center. We couldn't do what we do without the support of organizations like that, and we're just so lucky to have them in our corner. To me, Service Electric is the best example of a local business giving back to their community. We couldn't do what we do without the support of Service Electric.
Service Electric, your community connection.
Paul Garrity coming at you here tonight from Kingston. After a tremendous punt by Nativity BVM's Aaron Cinco, Holy Redeemer starts from their own 2-yard line. 22-0 game. Royals looking to get something going offensively for really the first time since very early on in the game. Straight give, Nathan Orlando gets a couple. Out to about the 4-yard line.
Nathan Orlando on the carry. Tackle made by Evan Ritter.
Evan Ritter, another tackle. Again, Brady McDermott in at quarterback for Holy Redeemer. Noah Council really had a tough go in the first half. Went out of the game 3 different times with injury issues, and it looked like the third time was the most serious of the 3. Unlikely to see him again tonight. Second down, Royals inside their own 5. Orlando again trying to push the pile. Maybe a yard.
Nathan Orlando on the carry. Tackle made by George Shipko. 3rd and 7 for the
Connor
Royals.
Pallarino in on the tackle for Nativity, the junior lineman at 5'6", 194 pounds. 3rd and 7 here for Redeemer. If you're Vito Quaglia, you'd like to at least pick up a first down on this drive, if nothing else. And flags fly. If you missed the first half, well, you missed a lot of this. It was far from a clean first half, really, for either team. The officials have been a little off their game at times in this game as well. They're going to pick up that flag. It's week 1 for everybody. On 3rd and long, McDermott off his back foot. Interception. And this could be a house call for Colt Mason. Touchdown, Nativity.
Brady McDermott's pass.
There's a flag down on the far side of the field,
for a touchdown. Flag on the play.
Which is likely on the return. The interception by Mason will almost certainly stand. And the flag is against Redeemer. The touchdown will stand. And Nativity leads at 28-0. As we take a look, McDermott just trying desperation heave to make something happen. And Colt Mason back there playing center field. He's got his 3rd touchdown of the night. This one on the defensive side of the ball. As the Green Wave may go for 2 here. They've not had a good night in the extra point department. 0 for 2. Something they'll have to give a lot of thought to as the season goes on. 2-point try. Connor Felty is in. And Nativity BVM pulling away here in the 3rd quarter. They lead Holy Redeemer 30-0.
30. Holy Redeemer 0.
Let me paint you a picture. You're injured in a truck or car collision, and the insurance company already has its lawyers working to protect them. And now, let me paint you a different picture. You call O'Donnell Law Offices, a team that lives here and works here and raises our kids here, and we fight for you to get you the justice you deserve. I'm attorney Neil O'Donnell, and for 35 years we've been fighting for people like you. If you've been injured, please call. We can help you.
Nativity BVM scored touchdowns on their first 2 offensive drives, and they have not really let their foot off the gas as they have seized full control of this game now, 30-0 with 5 minutes and change here to play in the 3rd. Now for Holy Redeemer, a win here tonight is probably out of the question, but he'd like to, at the very least, put some points on the board under this new coaching staff led by Vito Quaglia.
1st and 10 Royals from the 19-yard line.
Of course, your starting quarterback injury situation is going to be a big concern coming out of tonight as well. Don't see Council down on the Royals sideline. He may have gone back to the locker room. Brady McDermott under center for one of the first times tonight. Trying to get something going in the run game. I kind of like this from Vito Quaglia. I think a lot of times in years past, Redeemer has really given up on the run game early in games.
Nathan Orlando on the carry.
And trailing by 30, what better time to just try to force the issue here and be able to at least grind some yards out in the run game the rest of the way in the schedule. Second down and 10. Toss. The ball came free, and we'll see who has it. The Royals got it back.
Nathan Orlando on the carry. 3rd and 9 for the Royals.
We saw Hanover area last night, had a lot of trouble running the football as well, and thought Eric Richardson, their head coach, did a good job not giving up on the run. And in the fourth quarter, even when the game was out of hand, the outcome was no longer in doubt. They were able to get some things done on the ground. Looks like Vito Quaglia has similar thoughts here tonight. This pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage. And I believe it was George Shimko, the big 6'3" lineman, that got a big left hand on that.
4th and 9 for the
And
Royals.
with 3:34 to play in the third, the Royals will kick it away again, trailing by 30.
Max Mahutsky to punt for the Royals. Bentley Juarez back deep for Nativity.
Max Mahutsky back to kick, and the snap is high. Mahutsky's going to try to throw, and Nativity is going to take over inside the Royal 20. I would imagine that's going to be an intentional grounding call. I think he threw that with his left hand. That is the proper call by this crew. And Nativity is going to get the football inside the 5-yard line. A touchdown away from a mercy rule here on Saturday night. Wyoming area got a big win last night. Held off a late Crestwood rally late in the fourth quarter. Got a 24-21 victory. Randy Spencer's squad always seems to win those close games. Wilkes-Barre is a surprising result. Not necessarily that they lost to Whitehall last night, but the fact that they were really, it's kind of taken to the woodshed, 38-14 in that one.
Delay of game.
Delay of game off the change of possession.
On Nativity.
Tunkhannock was very competitive against a very good Lackawanna Trail team, but the Tigers ended up falling short, 35-21 last night. Big win for Berwick last night, avenging a loss in the opener last year to Lake Lehman. CJ Curry's Bulldogs, 24-7 over the Black Knights last night, up in the Black Hole. Juarez on the carry. Twisted down after a gain of a couple.
Bentley Juarez on the carry. Tackle made by Lucas Schrader.
Second down and goal with under 3 to play in the third. Juarez trying that right side, and they've had all kinds of success off that right edge all night. This time it's Bentley Juarez, the freshman back, finding the end zone. As you take a look at sealing that edge and allowing the young 9th grader to tiptoe into the end zone. Looks like an injured Royal on the other side of the field at the goal line. So a difficult night on the scoreboard and physically tonight for these Royals as we step aside.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. Do the math. You really need to be a better you. For more information, go to pickupnipa.com.
Mohegan Arena welcomes, on average, over 400,000 people a year. We host everything from wilkes-barre Scranton Penguins hockey to family shows to concerts and so much more, bringing people from outside of the area right here to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania that wouldn't happen unless this building was here. Service Electric has been a partner of Mohegan Arena since day one, providing the facility with a closed-circuit TV feed. We also have a robust Wi-Fi system thanks to Service Electric. Now fans can stay connected with their favorite events while enjoying their favorite events.
Chase Swoboda, the senior lineman, slow to get off the field for Holy Redeemer. Not what the Royals had in mind for their opener here in 2025. They had high hopes that they were going to be a lot more competitive this season, and they still might be, but it has been a disappointing start to the 2025 season. Aaron Cinco trying for that elusive point after try. And that one's hooked wide left.
Extra points is no good. With 2 minutes and
2:37 to play in the third. 36-0 Green Wave as we go to the Mercy Roll.
Holy Redeemer 0.
Summer fun. America is great at it. Getting to where we have the fun, we're great at that too. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We have the vehicles to take you, your family, friends, pets, and your stuff to all your favorite summer fun places in comfort, safety, and style. You travel with peace of mind, which is priceless. Bonner Chevrolet, your Northeast Pennsylvania truck, SUV, and summer fun headquarters.
Well, we had a lot of close games this week in District 2. Mentioned a couple of them. That Wyoming area win over Wyoming area win over Crestwood last night. The thrilling Riverside victory over Dunmore up in the Lackawanna League in overtime last night. Wyoming Valley West, you can see them next week right here on Service Electric Cable. They took Williamsport to the fourth quarter last night before dropping that one by 11. Unfortunately tonight for Holy Redeemer, this is not one of those close games that we had this week. Royals getting shut out here on their home field. Flag on the kickoff. Wyoming Valley West on Friday night, 7 p.m. right here on Service Electric Cable. Take on the Scranton Knights. Rick Starron will be on for the call of that game, and Scranton was thumped last night by Pocono Mountain West, a 38-19 final up at Scranton Memorial Stadium in that game.
First and 10 Royals for the 35-yard line.
I think the biggest eye-opener, though, was Pittston area. Last night, under new head coach Paul Russick, got that 46-9 win over Mid-Valley. That game was never close. Patriots took control of that game early and never let go. Pittston area, a lot of people thought before the season they were a dark horse and they might even be better than that. Ball loose at the line of scrimmage. And the Royals will hang on to it.
Recovered by the Royals. 2nd and 9 for the Royals.
Gained a yard on the play, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 9. And of course, if you're not familiar with the mercy rule, that means that there'll be a running clock for the remainder of the game. 35-point lead or more at any point in the second half puts the mercy rule into effect for the rest of the game. So even if Holy Redeemer scores here and brings the margin within 35, that mercy will still be in effect. Clock will run even if a player goes out of bounds or it's an incomplete pass.
Nathan Orlando.
Clock stops only on change of possessions or obviously if there's some sort of an injury situation.
Sean Kramer on the tackle. 3rd and 7 for the Royals.
Again, I like the approach here from Vito Quaglia to just insist that his team try to generate a run game. Plus that keeps the clock running, and with your team already banged up, you don't get anybody else hurt. Grahowski unable to reel that in.
Brady McDermott's pass was incomplete.
And that could be the end of the third quarter.
4th and 7 for the Royals.
We've reached the end of quarter number 3 here in Kingston. Nativity BVM for the 2nd straight year. Gonna get a win over Holy Redeemer.
Attention to small business owners. Are you looking to make your social media pop and let customers know that you are the local expert in your service or products? Hi, I'm Scott Cannon from Video Innovations. I've been producing high-quality, effective social media videos since, well, they were invented. Social media advertising on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram is taking the place of phone and print ads because they tell more of your story, and once they're up, you can leave them there without paying any fees. Call me for a free consultation and I can show you how social media videos can attract customers looking for answers to common buying questions and what services will work with your specific business and budget. I can even manage your social media accounts on a yearly basis so you don't have to. Go to videoinnovations.biz and look around. Then call me at 570-719-9986 to schedule a free consultation. Again, that's videoinnovations.biz.
Royals in punt formation as we start quarter number 4. Paul Garrity here with you. Good kick launched by Josh Kreidler.
Max Mahutsky's punt. Rolls to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 Nativity.
And the Royals, I think, had only 10 players on the field, so they'll take a timeout. 11:07 to go in the 4th here in Kingston.
Service Electric has been a partner with the FM Kirby Center for 20 years. What sets Service Electric apart from others in our community is the support that they have for nonprofits like the FM Kirby Center. We couldn't do what we do without the support of organizations like that, and we're just so lucky to have them in our corner. To me, Service Electric is the best example of a local business giving back to their community. We couldn't do what we do without the support of Service Electric.
Service Electric, your community connection.
Back here at Spartan Stadium. Again, we'll be right back here tomorrow, or on Friday night, I should say, As Wyoming Valley West takes on Scranton. You can catch all the action right here on Service Electric Cable Channel 9. Channel 509 if you like high definition, and really who doesn't these days. Channel 509, you can catch every play of that game next week and every play all season long of all of our high school football games here on Service Electric Cable. 2 weeks from now, we'll be right back here for this Holy Redeemer team, week number 3 on Saturday night as the Royals take on Carbondale. And the Chargers had a surprising result last night as Bentley Juarez bottled up and taken down a yard behind the line of scrimmage.
Cooper Felty on the carry. Tackle made by Ryan Zelinka.
Ryan Zelinka in on the tackle. Lucas Schrader also in on the stop.
2nd and 11 for Nativity.
Carbondale had a surprisingly good season last year. There was some high expectations for Jeff Arthur's team to start 2025, but another one of those surprising games last night. They were really walloped by the Lakeland Chiefs. Lakeland coming off a losing year, 2 straight losing seasons up at Chapman Lake, but Lakeland came up with a 52-14 win over Carbondale last night. Juarez gets around the edge. Past the 35 as Schrader again came from
Bentley Juarez on the carry for Nativity.
A long way to make that stop.
First down, Nativity.
Lucas Schrader's had a good game defensively tonight for Holy Redeemer. He's done his part. Taken down, close to 9.5 minutes to play. Redeemer will drop their 22nd straight game. Mentioned that game against Carbondale in a couple of weeks that you can see here on Service Electric Cable. Royals will have some winnable games coming up on the schedule as another long run.
Colton Felty on the carry. Tackle made by Nathan Long.
Or check that, Connor Felty.
1st and 10.
This Nativity team has really done a good job spreading out the carries. They have a number of guys that have had big nights tonight on the ground. Redeemer next week will hit the road, travel up to Tunkhannock, and that will not be an easy game based on the result from last night. Pat Keating has that Tunkhannock team apparently improved from last season. Of course, Pat Keating, the former coach for several years here at Wyoming Valley West, had a lot of some really good teams. Well, the ball may have came free there, but Juarez managed to hang on to it.
McCormick on the carry. Tackle made by Nathan Orlando. 2nd and 5 for Nativity.
Pickup of 5. Well, Nativity BVM 6-5 a year ago, but graduated really most of their best players from that team. Not a lot of expectations from this team this season. Certainly off to a good start. As the carry there from Danny Trezise, freshman back. 5'8", 166 pounds, showing some burst there.
Tackle made by Colton Hanley.
The Green Wave moves the chains again.
And David Jackal.
7:15 to play. Mercy rule came into effect late in the 3rd quarter. Green Wave has a defensive touchdown and a safety in this game. Errant snap from the new quarterback, Cole Felty, unable to handle it. Makes something out of it, is not going to lose that many yards. Shoved out of bounds at the 41.
Quarterback keeper. pushed out of bounds by Jamison Harris.
Be a loss of 8 on the play.
2nd and 18 for Nativity.
Second down and 18 as we melt down under 6 minutes to play in this fourth and final quarter. Cole Felty in at quarterback. Handoff is to Danny Trezise, swarmed and avalanched at the line of scrimmage.
Danny Therese on the carry. Tackle made by Patrick Martin.
Patrick Martin up to make the tackle for Holy Redeemer, the junior linebacker. Royals will face another team next week in Tunkhannock that likes to run the football. On 3rd and long. Dragged down by the neck by Ryan Zelinka.
Jacob Fletcher on the carry for Nativity.
Jacob Fletcher was the ball carrier there. Not a horse collar tackle there because they didn't really drag him to the ground by the jersey. They just kind of held him up. Holding call. We'll back the green wave up close to midfield. Third down, they need to get to the Royal 23 to pick up a first down. Cole Felty dropped after a very short game. Nativity will kick it away with 4:30 to play.
4th and 28 for Nativity.
You know Nativity would love to preserve this shutout for their defense. Week number 1. Looking for back-to-back shutouts in this matchup against Holy Redeemer. 52-0 win over the Royals last season. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 26. Straight ahead give. Trezise gained some positive yardage, but the Royals will take over with 3:44 to play.
Tackle made by Mikey DiFrancesco. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Holy Redeemer.
And the Royals want to talk it over before they start this likely final offensive possession of the night.
Let me paint you a picture. You're injured in a truck or car collision, and the insurance company already has its lawyers working to protect them. And now, let me paint you a different picture. You call O'Donnell Law Offices, a team that lives here and works here and raises our kids here, and we fight for you to get you the justice you deserve. I'm attorney Neil O'Donnell, and for 35 years we've been fighting for people like you. If you've been injured, please call. We can help you.
Nativity BVM led by a couple touchdowns after one quarter. And they have never really given up that momentum. Holy Redeemers done some good things, especially on the defensive side of the ball, but just too many penalties and not enough offense tonight for the Royals. New quarterback in there for Vito Quaglia and Holy Redeemer. This is Mikey DeFrancesco.
Tackle made by Danny Charisse. 2nd and 8 for the Royals.
So this is the third quarterback that we've seen tonight for Holy Redeemer. That's not what Vito Quaglia had in mind going into the game, I know. Noah Council knocked out late in the first half with an injury. So it'll be DeFrancesco the rest of the way for the final 3 minutes. Handoff goes absolutely nowhere. No chance for the Royal running back Brandon Sage, the junior.
Tackled by Jace Bedway.
Ran right into the chest of Jace Bedway, the junior linebacker at 5'10", 170 pounds. He just shed his block behind the line of scrimmage. Third down and 14 as the Royals try to avoid the shutout. Snap gets away and the freshman has to fall on it back inside the 30.
Mikey DeFrancesco falls on the loose ball. There's a 4th down for the Royals.
Well, the good news for Holy Redeemer is they probably had the most impressive single play of the night. A long pass and a circus catch made by Josh Grahowski, with just seconds to play before halftime. Unfortunately, time ran out on the Royals in that drive.
Max Mahusky punts for the Royals.
Mahusky's punt
Nativity
down and likely just a couple of knees.
1st and 10 from the 41-yard line.
Before Nativity BVM begins that long drive back to Pottsville down Route 309. Actually, they'll probably take 81, I would think. Drive will be a lot sweeter. Coming off a shutout win. Schuylkill League teams had some success this weekend against District 2 teams. Marion Catholic came up from hometown to defeat Hanover area last night right here on Service Electric Cable. That'll be the final snap of the game. Nativity BVM out of the Schuylkill League starts their season with a shutout victory over the Holy Redeemer Royals. 36-0 the final here tonight in Kingston. I want to extend a big thank you as always to our camera crew. Reminder, we'll be back on the air just 6 nights from tonight. Friday night, 7 p.m. kickoff from here at Spartan Stadium as Scranton takes on Wyoming Valley West. For Scott Cannon, our director, I'm Paul Garrity. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You've been watching high school football here on Service Electric TV.